Alright, guys, I'm gonna do something very unexpected. Actually, I kind of already did that unexpected thing. Yeah, I got a webcam. It's right here. I don't know why I said that, because like you guys can already see that I have a webcam. Also, if my mom's watching, I am eating healthy. I have a banana with me, although I don't think it's gonna taste that good. But anyways, today we're gonna be building a winter home, as you can see in the title. Even though the winter update hasn't come yet, I've got some of the items from last year. Hold on, let me just eat my banana. I don't know what I look like eating this banana, but hopefully you guys don't clip me eating a banana. Yeah, whatever, I'm not doing that for the rest of the video. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna get straight into recording this winter home, because I've already got something planned out, and oh my god, it looks so sick. But anyways, I'm gonna get straight into it. We're gonna start with the layout. This is my first time using FaceCam. Hopefully it doesn't turn out too bad. I mean, personally, I don't think it's a bad idea, but like, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just going around dragging a bunch of walls. I've actually got a screenshot of what I wanted to do on my iPad on the left here, but you guys can't see. Actually, I'll just show you, because now I have a face cam. Yeah, I've got my iPad here, and hopefully it just stands back up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so this is gonna be the layout of the house. Basically, it's not gonna look too big, but in the end it's probably gonna be too big for me to finish, because I literally never finish anything, which is a bit of a problem. But you know, it is what it is. And what I'm finding with like the style of house that I'm going for here is that it resembles what I used to make with those suburban homes. If you go to like my first video ever on my channel, or the first video that you can see at least on my channel, you'll realize that this resembles that a lot. I don't know, I just feel like it's a nice change of pace, and I can see where I'm at compared to back then. Yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna speed through this building process of like the entire layout, and then I'm gonna cut back to this, and then I'll show you what I have in the end. But this is pretty simple. Alright, I just had to stop the recording and come back for a second just to make sure it was recording everything properly. But anyways, I have the entire, what do you call this, floor plan done, which isn't very complicated until you get to the second floor. But I'm just gonna let you pause the video right here. You can copy that if you are building this. I think it's a great house. Hold on, this isn't very easy to see for the second floor, so I'm just gonna place a floor. Actually, that doesn't make it easier at all either. Maybe if I make it black or something. But anyways, now that we have this done, we're gonna go in with our classic windows that we normally do. And if you haven't caught on by now, I'm gonna cut most of this out. But in this video, we're gonna have like two different types of windows. So one's gonna be like smaller, one's gonna be larger, because I do want to try a little harder on this build. So I guess we could have them sized like that or something. So these ones will go up here on the what do you call them, dormers. Someone said dormers in the last video, so yeah, I know what they're called now. And then the large ones will go on like the normal walls. But anyways, I'm gonna cut back once again once I've finished all of these windows. Alrighty, there we go. We've got two beautiful windows done. Now we just copy and paste them into some random places all across the home. When you're doing these windows, make sure you do both sides, so like they look like an actual window when you copy and paste them. Look how nice that looks. Oh my god. Alright, anyways, we're just gonna copy and paste all these windows to random places. Actually, I feel like I should do this in the end. I'll just leave them here for now, and we should get like the roof done, because we won't know where the windows go without the roof. But before we get the roof done, we need to get all the pillars in place. So we've got these 5 up at the front for now, but we also need to get pillars here on this thing, and then back here as well, over here, and then put the pillar in the middle right there. Oh yeah, and then the last 3 go here. Now as we start working on the roof, it's gonna get just a little complicated, and when I say a little complicated, it's gonna get a lot complicated. I forgot how hard it was to build the roofs for these styles of homes, but you know, we can get through it. We've got FaceCam this time, although I'm not really sure how FaceCam is supposed to help, but whatever. Anyways, I guess we could start at the bottom right, and this is how it's gonna go. This roof is gonna go around these little dormers, just to make sure you can access them, and that's a lot of dots, so you might want to slow down the video. And then we're gonna drag that roof up to make it line up with this first wall, and we're only gonna do this in medium placement, so it won't be too hard. And then the same goes for this one right here. We're gonna drag a roof like this. It's gonna be an L-shaped type thing, and that's gonna go there. And then over here, we're gonna drag a roof that goes like this. This one might be a little more difficult to do, but it's basically just going around everything as well. And that way we have like dormers we can actually access. All right, sweet. Now we do the same for the back. All right, and then the back roof should look like this. It's got like a shorter slanted roof, but it's still a slanted roof. I just made it shorter. I just rephrased that in all sorts of way that I didn't need to. But this part might get a little complicated complicated, so I'm gonna try to make this as easy as possible. It's gonna be a hip roof first, so we're gonna drag a hip roof like that, and that's gonna cover most of the garage side, and then you're just gonna leave it as is. Like, you don't have to change anything. And then for the dormers up here, we're gonna use stairs, and I have not used this build hack in so long. We're gonna use stairs instead of a roof to cover this part, and I'm not gonna lie, you probably don't need to use stairs in those two areas because, you know, they don't show. So that saves you a little bit of money. And then once we get to the very front, we're on to our last roof for this first floor. So we just drag another slanted roof, and that just goes all the way here. And then this one wants to go up to a height that aligns with this 1x1 wall. And that's pretty much it for the first floor roofs. Now on to probably one of the harder ones. It's the roof that ties everything together. We're gonna start from the left side and work to the right side. So right here we're gonna use a hip roof and a gable roof. Oops. Don't resize any of them. Just keep them as is. Now here's the challenging part. Actually, I'm gonna try to make this as simple as possible. We're gonna start with the dormers. Each one's gonna have a gable roof, so that's pretty easy. And then for the second floor, all we're gonna use is actually gable roofs. And the first one's gonna go like this, and we're gonna raise it up to around here. I don't know. It's really up to your preference, wherever you want to raise it up to. Personally, I think higher the better, but it really is up to you. But here's the main roof, and then once you have that done, it's pretty much just cover the rest of it. Play around with the heights a little, and yeah, you'll eventually get your roof. I don't know if I explained that well at all, but it is what it is. And then our final roof covers this front area. Now it's up to you if you want to leave it hanging at the back. I think it adds a bit of shape, so I'm gonna leave it anyways. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the roof and everything. Now we can actually get the windows in the places that they're meant to be. So I guess we could start with the first floor. Windows would go here. Oh yeah, I gotta get like the doors in as well. I feel like I should get doors in. Yeah, we're gonna use these nice big fancy garage doors, and we're gonna have 4 of them because this is a mansion in faulty terms, at least, because I'm never gonna finish this. And then our main door is gonna go probably there. I think that's a fitting place. And then out here we're gonna have two exits or entrances or something, and we're just gonna use the 2 French double doors, and that'll be it. For the back, we're gonna copy those French doors as well. I think this would look good, especially for a dining room, maybe. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, you could probably spam paste windows anywhere you want. There's really no way to, like, you know, there's really no correct way to place windows. Like, just place the windows. Yeah. You know what? At the back I might do, you know that little pop-out thing I did for the Victorian home? I might do that, but that might be a little too tedious. We'll see. For the second floor windows, we're gonna use the smaller ones instead, because we don't want them going into the roof, because that won't look right. And it actually is going into the roof as I say that, but it's fine. Yeah, that'll do. That's not going too far into the roof. But I probably should have made it smaller. Should I place a window there? I feel like I shouldn't place a window here because it just doesn't look right, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Yeah, that looks fine. We'll be okay. All right, next comes probably the hard part, which is doing the lining of the roof. And you could either do this using a second roof inside the roof that we already have, or you could use your structurals and do them. For the sake of no game pass, I'm gonna do the roof inside a roof thing. So first I'm gonna color all of these roofs just like a normal shingle color, gray, so this way we can distinguish between what roofs are on top and what roofs are not on top. So if you don't remember how to do the roof thing, all you have to do is literally just place another roof inside the roof, resize it so it's about the same height, yeah, and then you just want to play around with these little controls. Now, just one thing to keep in mind when you're doing this, it might suck when it comes to coloring the inside, like the ceiling. You gotta make sure you color every single roof, otherwise it's not gonna look right. So right now it should be fine because all of the roof colors are medium stone gray, but the second we get into coloring them, like for the inside, it's gonna get a bit hectic. Anyways, that's good for the gable roof outline. Now we gotta get the slanted roof outline, which is a little more difficult. So I'm gonna cut back when I have this done, but I'm pretty sure you guys get the concept of whatever this is. Alrighty, now I've got every single roof outlined using another roof. And now that we have the main base of the house, we could work on some of the extra fine details that need to be put in. For example, simple wall trim like I normally do. So we're gonna put this all the way around the house. We're also gonna put a nice tall molding for the top part of the house. So we're just gonna do that once again. Now we do the same for the second floor, but maybe we could use a different molding, like a thinner one, so that way it's not as you know, thick. We're gonna do this on the dormers as well. Make sure everything has a bit of detail. Okay, maybe not on this back part. I feel like that part would not work well. Alrighty, and that's pretty much it for the wall trim detail. Now I'm gonna put the chimney that I normally do in my builds. And to do that, we're just gonna use a very small hip roof that I cannot resize for some reason. Yeah, technical difficulties. There we go. Now we have a hip roof. And then we're just gonna use a basic chimney. We're just gonna place that on the hip roof, and then we're gonna resize it, make it go over the roof, and then under that we can place a basic shape to make it flush. We can worry about the interior later. I don't think that's our main problem. I feel like in this video I'm not gonna get into decorating the interior because I'm gonna wait for the Christmas update to drop, which should be this week. I'm recording this on a Tuesday, so hopefully it drops on Thursday so I can get a video out next week. I don't know if I know my dates, or yeah, it'll be the next video. Anyways, that's our chimney all done. What else should we do? I guess we could do something really tedious, and that's like a little support arc that goes on these gable roofs. And of course you don't have to do this because it probably will involve all of the game passes to do. I actually wouldn't recommend doing this because it takes a lot of time, but like if you want your house to look good, it's gotta use this. Or I mean, you don't have to use it, it's just like extra detail. Nobody doesn't like extra detail, right? So to do this, it's gonna get a little funky, and by funky I mean basic shape funky. I don't know what I'm doing right here. So basically we use basic shapes so that way we could copy and paste a bunch of stuff, but we also use structurals to get the shape that I clearly can't do right now for some reason. Also, if you guys hear cops in the background or a fire truck, whatever it is, I hope you're accustomed to that now, because it's gonna happen so many times. Anyways, once we have this little thing done, we could literally just move it using the what do you call this, transform tool out, and it should be connected to the basic shape so that way we can move it, but I'm not really sure. This is my first time really doing it properly, so we gotta wait and find out. Yes, there we go. I can drag this and then it just goes in, and it looks like complete garbage, but you know, whatever. I'm not redoing it. Well, I mean, I am redoing it. I just gotta like copy and paste it somewhere. There we go. Two of them nicely placed, and you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's literally fine. Like, I don't think we have to do this for any other part of... Actually, there's the back. I really am doing all the most unnecessary things in this video, but you know, gotta try hard. Uh-oh, this is not good. It does not reach the top. Okay, simple fix. We just copy this and we copy this and it doesn't work. Okay, which is why we have the transform tool, which literally helps you out in every single situation when it comes to building. There we go. Easy fix. Now it's on the back. And then all we have to do is move this one and then we're set. Roof details all done. Now what? I guess we could get into painting the house and actually decorating it for Christmas because it's looking kind of dire right now. So for the color scheme, I'm gonna go for ghost gray, and then we're gonna use planks for that. This horizontal wooden plank, and that's just gonna go around the entire house. Also for the roof, make sure you're coloring both roofs because there are two. So there's the one with shingles that you need to color, and then there's the one with the white trim. And make sure you don't color the wrong one because I've done that plenty of times. Oh yeah, you know what I should do? I'm gonna make the grass white. Hold on, what's the hex code for white? I'm pretty sure it's 255255. It's just straight 255. Yeah, there we go. Now it's looking like Christmas. I should have done that from the very beginning of the video. Also, the house costs 70k right now, and you should expect it to cost a lot more in the end. So fair warning, or kind of unfair because we're like halfway into the video. All right, sick. That's the entire outside of the house colored. I might honestly make the roof color a little lighter because it's just a bit too dark. This doesn't change anything. I mean, it does change stuff, just like not too much stuff. There we go. Just made it a little lighter because Christmas, white snow stuff. Yeah. You know, for extra details, I don't know if you guys remember this build hack, or I don't even know if it is a build hack, but you could use dirt piles and it'll look like snow on your roof. Just make sure you color them white. We'll just put them in some of the nooks and crannies up here, so that way it looks realistic, because that's where they usually get caught up. Okie dokie, there we go. And now we could just probably get into coloring the rest of it and then adding some more decorations. So for the rest of the coloring, I'm just gonna leave it or these pillars don't actually have a bad color, so yeah, perfect. You just copy and paste the colors of the pillars onto the wall trim, and that would pretty much be it. Because I feel like whatever this is, I think it's hurricane gray, whatever it is, it contrasts nicely with the ghost gray planks, especially winter, Christmassy, red and white vibes. I don't know. Oops, forgot to color a roof. And yeah, you can see where probably missed the coloring of the roofs. Oh wait, I think I just missed all of the coloring of the roofs. Yeah, that is my bad. That is my bad. There we go. Now none of them should be glitching out, hopefully. All right, now onto the extra fine details. So for the outside, we're gonna use a roof to make a little porch out at the front, and this is gonna be our main porch. Just gonna drag this up. Where's the arrow that drags things up? Why is there only one arrow? This one only drags the corners up. Where's the one that drags everything up? Well, that's weird. I actually think they're in the same... Oh god, how am I supposed to get this? Actually, I have an idea. We're gonna make a roof here, then we're just gonna copy and paste it, and it still won't work. Wait, no, it will work, it will work. We just gotta resize it here, place it, and then just do it. All right, perfect. There we go. We got it. And we're gonna make another porch right here as well. And then we're just gonna take a basic shape, and then we're just gonna resize it right here probably. And then that's gonna be a little step up to the porch. And then I guess we could do the same over here just because it works, you know. All right, perfect. Now we just color that concrete, and that'll be it for the porch. Maybe we could add some comfort. Maybe a bench right there would work. I don't know. But we're just gonna leave that as is. We're gonna get a fence in because we don't want people falling off this super high porch. And we're just gonna place those around the corners. There we go. And then as for the driveway, I'm just gonna go YOLO it. It's just gonna wind this way, and then it's gonna wind this way, and then we're gonna end up at the front. Yeah, good luck copying this. It might get a little challenging. And we're gonna do a cursed floor just for good measure. Maybe around the side I could have a pathway that just goes to the back. I feel like that would be a nice addition. Another cursed pathway. And then out at front, I think maybe we could have a fence gate, because you know, fence gate, nice, makes it look super grand. And then just all around it, maybe a bush. Okay, so first things first, for the outside decoration, I'm gonna put in some lighting, and we're gonna use some candles for that. And when I say candles, I mean the wall candles that I used in the Victorian home, but I can't seem to find them right now. They're somewhere. There we go. It's called a candle wall source. And for coloring, we're probably gonna use medium stone gray for that, just for the outside. When we get onto the inside, it's gonna look different. Or maybe we could go with a cozier color, flint. You know, actually flint makes it look super yellow. I'm not gonna lie, I think dark stone gray works pretty nicely. Like, I don't want the outside lighting to be too overwhelming for the inside, because we still gotta put a bunch of light sources inside. Oh yeah, and I still gotta color the chimney, and that's gonna be the same color as the what are these called, pillars? So it was, I'm pretty sure, hurricane gray. Yes. Now that we have some of the lighting done, we can move on to some of the gardening. For the gardening, I've saved up a bunch of large Christmas trees from last year, so some of them have snow on them, which is really nice. I just gotta find them. Yeah, this one. And don't you worry, they'll probably be out in the next update, which, like I said, will be later on this week. But this week, I mean, like, I don't know. Thursday. Hopefully it's out by the time this video is out, so that way you can build it. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna place a bunch of random trees. We're not gonna worry too much about the back in this video because, you know, the back is not that relevant. Maybe if I have time, I'll do it off camera. But anyways, we're just gonna place a bunch of these Christmas trees around, because Christmas tree, I love Christmas trees. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I also have some of these bushes with snow on them saved from last year, so those will look probably really nice, especially in these corners. I know I'm placing on concrete right now, but you'll see eventually. I'm gonna place like dirt piles and stuff. So I'm just gonna place these all around the house, and hopefully it'll look good. Oh, I also have these like illuminated bushes from last year. Oh, these could look really nice. Oh, and I've got snowy pine trees too. Oh, this is perfect. I'm probably making you guys so jealous right now because I have all these items. Actually, if you were smart, you probably saved them from last year as well. Anyways, once that's done, I guess we could put a bunch of Christmas decorations onto the house. So I have a couple of wreaths. Okay, I'm not gonna try saying that, but you get what I'm saying. Wreaths. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna put those on the house, and then I have a bunch of garlands from last year that I've also saved. So there's illuminated garlands and decorated garlands. I'm probably just gonna go with the decorated ones just because it has more color. And these are gonna go right under the candles and on pretty much all of the windows. Yeah, if I time this perfectly, the update should be out. If it's not, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Alrighty, there we go. And then maybe for the extra Christmassy touch, I don't know, we could put some lighting onto the roof trim. So we can use these colorful fixed lights, I guess. And we're obviously gonna change the color of them maybe to, I don't know, linen. Linen probably won't look too bad. You just gotta turn it to nighttime to see what it'll look like. Yeah, I guess that works. I'm just gonna put these along the front side for now. Actually, maybe along the back side as well. Just on all of the horizontal ones. Yeah, sorry for working in the dark. It is necessary. You know what? Maybe we could put them on the main ups and downs here as well. This way we probably won't have to light up most of the inside. And honestly, it doesn't look too bad. There we go. Christmas house. Alrighty, now that that's done, all we have to do is add some more detail to the gardening, and I guess that's pretty much it. For the dirt piles around here, I'm probably gonna change them to snow piles. Otherwise, that would look kind of interesting. Just spamming a bunch around here. Why not? Alright, what other Christmas things do I have in my inventory that I could use for the outside? I feel like most of these are interior things. Like, I have a bunch of presents. Maybe I could use candy canes, but like, do I really want to use candy canes? Oh, I've got a couple of rocks that are covered in snow. Yeah, I'll just place a bunch of random rocks around. I've only got 8 though. Yeah, just a bunch of random boulders. Alrighty, now we just gotta color everything in a Christmas tone. So maybe we could just use the green that we normally use for the pine trees, and then for the Christmas trees, I'm gonna make them a bluish tint, because that's what we've done right now. Alrighty, and this is not looking too bad. Just needs a little bit of work and more decoration, obviously. Really good, really good, really good, really good. I feel like I'm going to add Santa somewhere. Yeah, there we go. That should be good enough. Yep. All right, one final thing I do want to do is add a pyramid roof out at the front. Basically what this does is that it makes like a little elevation of snow. So if I color that snow, and hopefully it turns snow soon, but I'm gonna make it grass for now. It'll add a bit of an elevation around the house. See, it looks like snow piles too, but you can't really notice it until you're actually on the ground. Oh yeah, I gotta color the garlands as well. I'll just make them the same color scheme as the trees. Alrighty, and I think that concludes it for the entire Christmas house, for the exterior at least. I'm just gonna get in some flooring for the interior, because we gotta get that ready for when the update drops. I'm gonna start working on this as soon as possible. So we could place a floor there, and then we could place a floor here as well. Oh yeah, and here's gonna be a staircase that leads up to the second floor. Hold on, let me just get that in so it's not too confusing. Wherever the staircase is, I'm gonna use an L-shaped staircase, and that's gonna go like this. All right, perfect. And then might as well get the fences in. You know what? While we're at it, might as well get the interior done. You know, not slack off. I'm joking. I'm probably not gonna get it done this video, but eventually. And I still gotta get the back done. Alrighty, and I guess that concludes it for the winter build for now. We've got the most that we could get done in this video. Hopefully the face cam wasn't too annoying or too distracting. Let me know what you think. I'll probably keep it for the next part as well, but once that's over, we'll see how it goes from there. Oh shoot, I did a normal outro.